stats guy that that's a dead ball. It's a dot ball actually. It's hit not sweetly, but will earn him a single. Oh, he messes it up, and so it's an extra run conceded. It's 43 for 2.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा account.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Here, Bashara Zalmi, the defending champions, 2 down, 43 on the board. Mohammad Irfan was virtually unplayable. He delivered 18 deliveries, 2 for 14 in his 3 overs. It's been a bowler's evening tonight for the Multan Sultans. Now the new bowler is the South African Hardas Filyun. And Shoaib Malik at the toss said he's South African, I can't pronounce his name. Well, let's see how he goes.
Yeah, watched him warm up, and he's got some pace too. He's a big unit. He's a really muscular guy, and he steams in, so there'll be a little bit of pace here, but right arm quick, which is a little bit different.
Yeah, I think we'll have to count him up, Slats, you know, but I think we left arm paces. I reckon we've got upwards of 14 or 15 in the league. Yeah, I'll go for 15.
It's not still a was an Akram effect, is it? Mums and dads just sort of rope that right arm behind their back when they start playing cricket, so they bowl left arm, like was.
Well, they haven't seen too many explosive fireworks in terms of batting.
Well, let me take this Wilco, because this is dropped. It's a tough one. He's a tall unit, had to bend low, and I think he grasped it in the air. Yeah, bounced just a little bit more on her face. No, it went on the bounce. So, right then, how many people in Pakistan don't have access to a working toilet? And Hoga Saaf Pakistan is a platform that is supported by Dettol and Harpic. It works to bring the message of cleanliness across Pakistan. The message is Milke lagayenge jaan to Hoga Saaf Pakistan. Good shout. The great Zahir Abbas is in the house as well. That's a smash, beautifully timed. 50 comes up for Zalmi with that cracking pull shot. He's really a strong hitter when he sees the ball right.
He's looked pretty good too. He's got 24 off 21 now, so that strike rate getting up there, but this was a real tug to the onside. He's got to wait on that. There's no pace to use. No, occasionally that ball doesn't come on.
Ooh, he's gone for it again. 50 for 2, 9 bowled.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा account.
Can increase. Hafiz has not got himself going, and Smith is getting better and better. So strike rate of 109, good, but Hafiz has got some work to do. striking at 47.1 at this stage.
Well, I think we've got a long way to go for PSL 3 yet, my friend. So anyway, keep the sign and keep coming. Get your bid in early. Javed Afridi. Now Imran Tahir. Ball in Lahore. Full toss. Hafiz down the pitch. Dancing feet. Oh, that's a good six. Chakar number 2 in this evening's entertainment.
Yeah, he's good against spin. Hafiz, very neat striker of the ball, very clean hitter. Took it on the full and have a look at the swing of the bat. Beautifully played. Boom, boom, shot of the match. Wow.
Yeah, well, Rummies, he needed one, didn't he? He's been down on that strike rate. We're just talking about it. So he got the ball he wanted. He advanced. He was going big no matter what, and he gets the low full toss. Perfect for him.
It's wonderful to see how the leg spinner has thrived in the shortest form of the game, isn't it? Think of Rashid Khan. Imran Tahir has had so much great success.
Head and shoulders move for £1 million Pak rupees. So get your dancing shoes on. The best dancer will earn a lot of money.
There you go. Is that why Danny Morrison was dancing everywhere last year?
Oh, he was everywhere. We had a hashtag, Slats, send Danny. But we didn't send him far enough.
All right, well, he knows I've got some twinkle toes going as well, so he might have someone to counter him this year.
Who's had to reach for this as well. Man there! Kyron Pollard has got an enormous pair of hands, and he doesn't drop the white cricket ball, not when he's fielding there.
Enormous pair of wings as well. And, well, it was a solid shot, but he found the fielder, probably the best boundary rider in the business. Pollard there, sizing it up beautifully, yeah.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
There's an easier way to buy movie tickets and much more. Just download the PhonePay app, link it with your Suneri MasterCard, and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePay, powered by Suneri MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
कोनों में सिर्फ आपके बच्चे ही नहीं छुपते, डेंगू मच्छर भी छुपते हैं। ये तो बाहर के लिए है। घर के अंदर तहफ़्फ़ुज़ के लिए लाइए 11 वेंस वाला मॉर्टीन 360 डिग्री रीच, जो दे 2 गुना बेहतर हिफाजत कोने कोने तक। मॉर्टीन दे 2 गुना बेहतर हिफाजत सिर्फ 5 रुपए में।
It's the left-handed Haris Sohail who comes in for Pajara Zalmi. Hafiz has been in there for 21 deliveries for his 15, and runs are hard to come by here for Zalmi. Put into bat by Shoaib Malik, Sultan's captain. Ooh, drags this one down. 10 overs gone, it's 57 for 3.
And all. जब दर्द जाए तो जिंदगी मुस्कुराए.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Krone Extreme.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
That's the place to be. Verse 1, chapter 1, a bit of line and length. Don't allow those men in yellow to start carving it up. So run rate as well, just over 5.5, 5.6, 1 to be precise. And you've got the professor. He's not striking at 100, but he's now got a little platform. What's he got on offer here? Up against Van Leeuwen. Those lovely hands, but he can't get it past the guy who's taken 231 catches in T20 cricket. Have a look.
Most catches by anyone, and he make that look very easy. Imran Tahir again with that flipper type of delivery, comes on to you quickly, very difficult to get under. That's why it's been so good in T20 cricket.
Yeah, and a good comeback, because he'd just been slapped down the ground for 6. Harpy's got hold of him, so shows the value of staying strong and getting it back on the length. At Multan, how well have they started? It'll be a lot of nerves, a lot of anticipation. They're a new franchise, and it's exciting for the PSL to have 6 franchises in the tournament now. Oh, it's growing, and you've got Wassim Akram, you've got Tom Moody coaching, and some really good staff, as well as a good squad. Good squad.
Yeah, selfie moment. Still not got the hang of it. She's not. I think she's texting rather than a selfie moment. That's better. They'll learn from you, Danny.
The world of selfies. They're just everywhere, aren't they?
What's with that Instagram thing? You on that, Slats?
Got to be on Insta. MJ_Slats.
They're going to that school of that for you, Slats.
I don't do many selfies. There is a leg side wide there. You've got to know your strengths, and taking a selfie of this mug is not a strength.
Of gold.
Now, Winvins, this is the win predictor, how it's looking. Well, Sultans. Yeah, Multan, 57 at the start. Now they're 84%. Such as Winvers predictor, dominating those in the field, the new boys. And Harry Sahale, bit of work to do.
Won the toss, ball first. Fast man Irfan getting a lot of extra bounce. Kamran Akmal difficult to pull in. Again, that full shot, terrific catch. Junaid Khan in the deep, and then Imran Tahir in on the act. Another good catch, this time by Pollard.
Oh, as a put down it is. Would you believe it? KP Pollard. 11 done at 60, 2 for 3.
जिस न्यूज ऐप का हम सबको इंतजार था वो अपने बेहतरीन फीचर के साथ लॉन्च हो चुकी है।
गूज ऐप के आने से सारे ब्रदर्स सड़कों पे खुशियां मना रहे हैं, हम सारे ब्रदर्स नारे लगा रहे हैं। जो ब्रदर धूप में खराब हो रहे हैं वो गूज ऐप के जरिए अब पाकिस्तान टीवी लाइव देख सकता है। ब्रदर्स देखिए, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है ब्रदर्स खराब हो रहे हैं।
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Mrs. Moody and Akram. And dearly love to get up to those 170s. It'll take some doing from this situation. Got 11s and you get over 160. And that is that. Out of the fat and out of the ballpark, there's another maximum.
Harry Sohail likes taking the spinners on. It's down the ground, really well. Stays with the shot, comes down the track. The balance is there all the time. So all he needed to do was time it over the fence. Bhangra boys like that. Yeah, again, he likes that hitting down the ground again. The Multan dugout will be quite happy. And for ball by ball highlights, visit cricketgif.com.
Yeah, it was just the right way to go, wasn't it? Straight down the ground. The boundaries straight aren't that long. And you just keep that risk value back. He's not a big turner of the ball, Tahir. So he got the toppy and just hits beautifully through it, and that's a good zone to go. And it's that shot that gets him going. He hasn't hit a boundary, but he's hit that 6 now, 9 from 5. It'll just spring him into action.
And once again, that emphasis with that beauty of having a left-hand, right-hand combo just makes the bowler work that much harder.
Almost, he bowls so quickly, you almost have to play him like a medium pacer with a little bit of spin here and there, but he normally just bowls quick at you.
Bounce. Signal here. Has gone to the fence. And it's run, so an outside edge has brought up another boundary.
Yeah, must have been just a little fine one. It's probably just kicked a little bit off the edge. Here we go. Yeah, I actually brought it down under the gloves of Sangakkara. And that's why he's got that murk on his face. It's a case of, I can't get to that one. So, valuable boundary.
And nearly, but not quite. Good work in the deep. So 15 off this.
Now there is an easier way to pay retail bills and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Soneri MasterCard, and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe. Powered by Soneri MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
Panadol. जब दर्द जाए तो जिंदगी मुस्कुराए. Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Best over by far for Peshawar. Ewan, he's into his third. Time to go sideline with the lovely Zainab.
Yeah, I've got here with me one of the biggest Bollywood stars, Sanjay Kapoor. Sanjay, you're all smiles. Look at the atmosphere. It seems amazing. How does it feel to be part of PSL?
Well, it's great to be here, and it's a fantastic atmosphere, and always great to watch any cricket match, and absolutely loving the atmosphere over here.
Now, you're here in the Zalmi camp. I can see with Javed Afridi, who looks reasonably pleased with the performance so far. Who are you supporting? Anybody in particular you're supporting?
Well, Javed Bhai is a dear friend of mine, and we originally are from Peshawar. My parents were born there, my grandfather. So we're basically from Peshawar. So obviously I'm supporting the Peshawari team now.
Anything in particular that brings you here?
My nephew recently got married just 2 days back in Russell Khema. So I'm here, I was here because of that, and then I stayed back in Dubai for 2 days. And then Javed Bhai had come for the wedding, and he said today the match is there. So he said if you come over here it'd be great. So I said yeah, I love cricket, so I'll definitely come here for a while and support the team.
You know, I always talk about how the entertainment industry needs to support cricket. What are your thoughts about it in terms of the media and everybody getting together to support sport, basically?
Well, I think so. The media has always supported cricket. Actually, everybody from India and Pakistan, whether you are an actor or anything, cricket is such a huge thing. So, well, we all support cricket, and cricket is a great game, and it's getting more and more popular. So, whether it's Dubai, whether it's London, South Africa, obviously India, Pakistan, it's absolutely wonderful.
Okay, we need to hear about who your favorite cricketer is.
Well, right now, undisputedly, it is Virat Kohli. What he's doing is exceptional, and especially now what he did in South Africa. They always say कि इंडिया में तो बहुत अच्छा खेलती है, पर जब बाहर जाती है अफ्रीका या ऑस्ट्रेलिया या इंग्लैंड में अच्छा नहीं खेलती. But the way he has played, the one-day average was more than 100. He scored about 4 centuries. He's exceptional.
Parting thoughts. पेशावर की सबसे अच्छी चीज क्या लगती?
जो नाम पेशावर है, वो सबसे अच्छी उस टीम की सबसे अच्छी बात वो है.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Sanjay, and all the best.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you so much.
They're all here. Rock stars galore. It's a little fingertip on at the bowler. It's going well, though. Lost a wicket for a while.
What about that cover drive of Hafiz during that interview? He has absolutely smoked that. That is the hardest hit ball we've seen so far. It was slapped. This one's nicely played. This time it's Sohail. Good effort by the bowler as well. And Hafiz, he's got himself going nicely. He struggled initially, could not get any rhythm.
Oh, got away with that with the bowler, Viljoen. Full toss. Only it's the single. So.
डेटॉल सोप लाया एक जबरदस्त सरप्राइज. अब बंडल पैक खरीदने पर आपको मिले फ्री वॉरियर स्टिकर्स, यानी डेटॉल का तहफ्फुज और अब वॉरियर स्टिकर्स भी. दिल वालों का, जाबाजों का, दीवानों का, दिल खोल के दिल जा सके.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
There's an easier way to buy movie tickets and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Suneri MasterCard and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe, powered by Suneri MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
Panadol, जब दर्द जाए तो जिंदगी मुस्कुराए.
the end of the Galuto. Strategic timeout. And the next to bat. So, gentlemen, strong power hitting to come for Peshawar Zalmi. They'd like to get a wriggle on here. So 7 to go, and they're 87 for 3. And it's time for the 7-footer, Muhammad Afan. He's bowling his last 6 deliveries.
He's been outstanding. They've just got to keep him on the paddock. He's had a few injuries, hasn't he? But he's such a big unit. He's got pace. You can't help but have bounce when you're as tall as he is. So if he hits that awkward length, we've seen that today, he's been outstanding. He's going to be awkward to get away.
Fast bowler's doing a job for Shoaib Malik. And this last over of Irfan's, he'll love to get another wicket.
It might be a wide, but it's very good heat. Tom Moody, West Australian there for Multan Sultans, with Wasim Akram on his right and getting into it. And Yunus Khan, the mentor of Peshawar Zalmi. Don't often see these cool, calm, collected guys get so animated. It's great to see. Great television. And a subtle change of pace from the big fella.
Well, it means so much, and starting well in a tournament like this, early momentum can give you 2 or 3 quick wins, because you might have a little dip somewhere in the tournament that can hurt you a little bit later on. But if you can get off to that early start, get the win, winning becomes that habit, and then all of a sudden you've got 3 or 4 up and you're sitting pretty on that table. So there's a lot of passion involved, and I love it, because you've got guys coming from all over the world, and it's wonderful what T20, what it brings.
I would just love to hear what they're saying, actually. You'd love to hear what Moody's saying, or Yunus Khan's telling the batsman right now. It's in the moment. You've just got about, what, 30 seconds to convey whatever message you're going to tell them, and it can't be too complex.
So tomorrow night we're going to send you down with a little microphone, and you can sneak into that little huddle, all right? That's your bag, all right?
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit too tall, so maybe a shorter...
You think me or Slats? Us hobbits from down under. Oh, you fiend. Good hustle.
Good hustle. Got a good inch on you too, by the way, Danny.
2 at least.
Back to back.
I shrunk a bit, I reckon.
I reckon Moods might have just said, you know what, guys? If we don't win today, that barbecue I'm going to have at the end of the game is off. That's all the motivation they needed.
Yeah, get rid of the golf and the trip out the marina. Boys, you're not coming on that super yacht. Unless you get your act together here now. Well, they're getting their act together on the other side of the fence. They're loving it. HBL Pakistan Super League for 2018. Here's another super player. Defending champs. Muhammad Akram is the coach on the right-hand side. And lovely light hands. There's a stunning trophy. A little crystal involved there, very tall.
Isn't that magnificent? Dubai, been here for so long. It'd be nice to spend a few weeks, and there it was presented. That is magnificent.
Dearly love to get his hands back on it, Darren Sammy. The holders from PSL 2. Can they make it back to back? Titles, that is. So we've had 14 overs, it's 90, 3 for 3.
93 for 3 as
Well, that's her fun done.
कोनों में सिर्फ आपके बच्चे ही नहीं छुपते, डेंगी मच्छर भी छुपते हैं। ये तो बाहर के लिए है, घर के अंदर तहफ्फुज के लिए लाइए 11 वेंट्स वाला मॉर्टीन 360 डिग्री रीच, जो दे 2 गुना बेहतर हिफाजत कोने कोने तक। मॉर्टीन दे 2 गुना बेहतर हिफाजत सिर्फ 5 रुपए में।
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Hafiz is the key now. He needs to bat through the innings and up the ante right here, right now. And if they go at 10s, it'll be 153. I think they'll need that. And they've set it up quite nicely right now. Just 3 down. Junaid Khan comes back into the tag. We're looking for a boundary option. We've got mid-off in the circle. Maybe go straight. Long on his back. There's protection out on the boundary on the offside. So maybe through the covers or over the top of mid-off. Need a boundary in each over for these last 6.
On the charge. Didn't get all of it. Blade swivel in the hands, but good enough for 4 more.
Well, he's targeted that area. There is a deep forward point. The mid-off was up, covers in the ring, so down the ground over extra cover is a really good way to go if you get the right length, and he got it. While there wasn't the timing, he hit it hard enough into the area that he was really trying to pick out. Nicely played. 39 now.
So good with his change of pace. Peshawar Zalmi, northern Pakistan, Patans, Bazad Khan, wonderful city. These historical buildings. Yeah, stunning. Wonderful old architecture. Now Peshawar. We're here in Dubai now. Match 1. Swivel from Hafiz, who maybe just thinks I'm on the charge. He gets into the 40s now. Can he kick on and crank it up a little bit more?
Well, ideally they want to be going at 10s, don't they? To finish off at 10s gives them, you know, close to that 150. If they can go at 8s, you've got that 140, and it's maybe the winning score. I said at the pitch report that the average score overall with all the games at this ground, 143 to 148. So you're starting to look at a past score. There have been bigger scores than that, and I thought that the grass might have just allowed a bit more pace on the ball for quicker scoring. We haven't seen that, but the bowling's been excellent.
Dil Khol ke khelo, it's the time to launch. And I think Junaid Khan has been targeted in this innings. Once again, you see that cover and mid-off area which Hafiz will be targeting. It's so important now that you don't leave the power hitting till the end.
Good stuff. Talk about the bowling. Smart stuff here from Junaid Khan. He's almost got through 3 overs and he's only gone for 14. 10 dots. Going at fractionally under 5s. Bangra boys. Got to get me a pair of those shoes. Slats and Ov out on the dance floor. Locally carving it with those on. 100 up, courtesy of another swivel pull from Hafiz. We've had 15 overs and it's exactly 100 for 3 now.
खेलिए दिल वालों का शाबाशों का दीवानों का दिल खोल के दिल जा
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा account.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Krone Extreme.
Well, Zalmis need plenty of ammunition, really, in the last 5 to make it happen. 100 for 3. They've got wickets in the tank. They've got a set batsman in Hafiz. We know that Haris Sohail can hit the ball hard. He's extremely good against spin, Haris Sohail. But his partner is loaded with experience. Oh yeah, that came back strongly, hit his glove, a single. That's what they need to do. Just rotate the strike if they're not getting the force. Hi Flem, you still up?
Yeah, I think it's about 5 o'clock in the morning Melbourne time, so I flew in this afternoon. Fantastic to be here, enjoyed it. You can see with this pitch though, I wasn't expecting to see much grass on there, so the fast bowlers have enjoyed it, but you set it 3 down, you've got to go. You've got to get it going now. Let's get up to 130, 140.
The owner of Zalmi, Javed Afridi, having a selfie moment. He's got pace to make you hop. I think if he banks on his accuracy, I think it could be a good find for Multan Sultans.
Well, he's got Wasim Akram to work with, so if there's someone that can just fine-tune a couple of little release points and ability to move the ball, it's that man in the middle of the screen, Wasim Akram, one of the greatest fast bowlers of all time. Swing and a miss. Imagine what he would have done on this pitch early, Ramiz. But yeah, I agree, he's got a nice high release, so he maximises his bounce.
I don't think any batsman would like to face Wasim on this kind of pitch, but yeah, you're right. He's big in the shoulders, hard as Falyun. Now they keep producing them, don't they? South Africa keeps producing good, strong running fast bowlers, and they've got absolute wonderful fast bowler down there, Kagiso Rabada, who is quick.
Has gone up in the air, should be taken, easy catch. Long on is the... He's taken the catch, is Sohail Tanveer with a simple one, and so another one bites the dust. This was very much on the cards. Too much of pace, extra bit of bounce. Haris Sohail just couldn't manage the affairs.
Yeah, there's that high release, isn't it? Extra bounce, lost control, lost his top hand. And Sohail Tanveer taking the room service catch easily.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा account.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
We know that Darren Sammy can be destructive. He's in. And also the right little period for him to go berserk. 34 years of age and hit the ball extremely hard.
Well, he's come off the back of the Hong Kong blitz, which he skippered the winning team there, and he's just one of these T20 travelers specialists now. And it's tailor-made right here with 4 overs to go and 2 balls to go.
He's hearing things today. Kumar Sangakkara. Well, they've gone for a review. Nobody appealed except for Sangakkara.
That was called not out. But Kumar Sangakkara, he can't believe it hasn't been given out. I think the front foot's okay there, Wilco. Not go calling that one.
I don't think I've ever seen a fast bowler bowl so far from the front crease. Well, only Ultra Edge is going to show us this, surely.
Yeah. Does it have an edge? Any woody sound? Any noise at all, boys? Let's not forget, only Kumar Sangakkara appealed and nobody else. No one was interested, really. Play and a miss was read by most in the field, except for Kumar Sangakkara.
Well, the other thing is there as well is that the seam, the position of the seam hasn't changed either. It hasn't spun. So Sanger is in a world of his own, appealing for this one, but it's gone upstairs.
Yeah, it's something to do with the wicket keepers. Maybe they should be banned from the DRS. We had a problem with Brad Haddon in the Australian team when it first come out. Let's look on Ultra Edge. No, there's nothing. No. Move on.
Yeah, that's the straightest and the deadest Ultra Edge I've ever seen in my life.
Screen now.
For a caught
Yeah,
behind.
on screen now. Make a signal. You can stay with your decision. Stay with your decision. Okay. Thank you.
Let's also clear up the earlier incident with DRS when I think I might have been on with Slats when the ball did run for 4 and Darren Sammy thought, heck, hang on, do we get 4 for that? When there is a DRS review, the ball is a dot ball. It's effectively a dead ball. So hands up for that, learning every day.
He put his hands up just then.
He did, didn't he?
Looking at the leg side field. Will he bowl the shorter length on the pads and flick for a run? And after 16 overs, it's 102 for 4.
दिल वालों का शाबाशों का दीवानों का दिल खोल के दिल जा सके
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
It's not an easy pitch to bat on. It's a sporting pitch.
Yeah, they need a big finish here. The Zalmis, 102 for the loss of 4. Hafiz is still out there, battling it out. Runner ball 43. The leggy comes in to bowl his last over. 1 for 32. Misfield earns him a single.
Darren Sammy hasn't faced a ball yet. He's got to get going, the skipper. Imran Tahir. Good control as well. But Darren Sammy's got a career strike rate of 140 over a long period of time, so he's a noted big hitter, and he'll have to get going straight away here.
Oh, almost got through. Such a good, googly bowler, Imran Tahir. Quick, doesn't give you a lot of time, so if you don't read him off the palm, you're done.
Well, picks up pace off the pitch. That's what happens. So you go back and try to hit through the leg side. Often get bowled LB. A little bit of width on that occasion. Darren Sammy not getting in the middle of the bat. Corin Pollard, he's run around everywhere. You see the Predict Viz, 134, so that's 30 runs in 3.5 overs.
There's only one man who can smash Predict Viz, and he's on your picture there. He's got his own laws of batting.
Safely done. Nothing much alarming happening for the bowlers to feel threatened. Runs in last 24 balls, just 20.
It's been 15 deliveries since we've had a 4, since we've had a boundary. The boundaries have been a sought-after product.
Shows the quality of the leggy here, bowling deep in the innings, bowling the 17th over.
He's bowling flatter and quicker to Sammy though. He doesn't want to give him any width and a bit of slow pace to use that power that he's got.
This has got to go. Last ball of his stint, bowls a quicker delivery once again, that inner angle, making sure that it turned out to be an
फहद टॉयलेट से लड़ाई टॉयलेट की चमकदार सफाई चाहिए लड़ना तो पड़ेगा ही
इन हथियारों के साथ चैलेंज हार्पिक 10x तेजाब पतला है इसलिए 10 गुना ज्यादा बह जाता है मगर गाढ़े हार्पिक का एक चक्कर दे मुकम्मल सफाई मिनटों में ये मिटाए बदबू मारे जरासीम और दे चमकता हुआ साफ टॉयलेट वाओ हार्पिक 10x
अब टॉयलेट के साथ नो लड़ाई
अकेले दिल वालों का शाबाशों का दीवानों का दिल खोल के दिल जा सके
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट.
A very good group of bowlers there. Tanveer, Irfan, Junaid, 3 left armers, Tahir the leggy, and then Willer from 1 for 24. The tall right arm pacer. And the Bhangra boys are at it again. So Wilco, they're wearing dhotis, that's the trousers, and they're wearing kussas, the shoes, they're called kussas.
It's only a matter of time, really, isn't it?
Oh, tried too many things with that length. Hafiz, and miss it, misfire.
And what is that? Is that the villain in the Pink Panther movie?
It's Fawad Morrison.
He'd bowl quicker, wouldn't he? He'd had a mo in his day, Danny. Very popular here, isn't he?
Nothing at the top, but a lot of moustache. Slow ball, gets worked over the infield for 4. 50 comes up for Hafiz. He's once again played a very smart hand here. Not a big striker of the ball, but he's played a good common sense innings here. 50 from 48.
He has. He's been able to find the boundary when they've needed him.
Well, that truck has been going along really well for Hafiz. Look how deep in the crease he goes here. This is a fine innings on a really challenging pitch for batsmen, and he knows that. Strike rate is 104, and we've seen the Predict Viz is 134. Now this really is a fine hand that Hafiz has played.
It was a poor ball from Tanveer though. He's got fine leg up, and Hafiz actually tried to hit it over fine leg with an innovative shot that wasn't a low percentage shot. Now long off is on the boundary. This might be full outside off stump. He's gone short and he's going to pay. So poor bowling again. He changed the field to long off, but he went short and wide where he didn't have protection. So these are bonus runs here for Hafiz. He's too good a player to let that type of ball go.
Yeah, and I'm slightly surprised with the length that Sohail Tanveer is bowling here, because he's so good at bowling Yorkers, full, and you're not giving your inner ring any chance there. That's just giving 4s away.
What has he done against Hafiz before this innings? 11 balls and with a strike rate of 72.72. He's not dismissed him. That was a smart piece of batting from Hafiz. Saw the angle, saw the field. Just a little scoop. Dinky shot earned him a 4.
That's his 3rd half century in the PSL for Hafiz.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's what you wanted, Wilco.
that's what he can do. I mean, he's got this very unusual action, and he can get that ball to swing the way he has then. Flem, you try and decipher this action.
Well, it's interesting. People say he actually bowls off the front foot, but he actually releases the ball before his front foot lands. That's why it looks like it's a little bit unusual. He might get a shot of it hopefully after this ball, but that was the right ball for the field set. He'd finally got it right. Full, if it got whipped through the leg side, he had protection out on the boundary on the leg side. If it was off-driven, you had mid-off out. Now a change of field to Sammy. Third man's out. So will he go full? Attack the stumps again.
Watch out for leg side heave. That's gone up in the air and with good effect. 6. That's gone all the way.
But once again, fine legs up. Why would you bowl the bouncer? If you're going to bowl short, you can have third man up and fine leg out, and you've got backward square out as protection. So his tactics is not linking in with his fielding.
I think he's over-analysing and over-trying to overpower the batsman. We know that he's full of tricks, bag of tricks, but at this stage and at times you just need to keep it simple. Just bowl according to your feel. Against good length, he struggles a bit, Darren Sammy. Anything pitched up or short goes.
He also scores much easier against pace than he does spin at the death.
It's a scoop for a 6. 206s for Darren Sammy, and what a flick. That wasn't more than a flick, a straight flick. Great way to finish the over. 128 for 4.
Well, how strong do you have to be to loft the ball over Pollard at long on? Look at this. I mean, that is nothing more than a short arm jab straight out. There's been no bicep movement in. Look at that. That's all forearms.
Now there is an easier way to pay retail bills and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Soneri MasterCard, and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe, powered by Soneri MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Grown Extreme.
Yeah, I got to have a look at it again. Yeah, just a gentle push, nothing more than that. But exquisite timing, just getting away from the line of the ball so that he could free his arms. Have a look at that big wind, and nothing more than a gentle little scoop.
I think it's a combination of a scoop and a push, and we'll call it a scoosh. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Didn't have that almighty Dhoni-like finish, but such a good shot.
WinViz predicting Multan 64% favouring them for the win. Chris Jordan padded up. Well, that was a poor over from Sohail Tanvir. For all his experience, that really was a poor over. That's put Zalmi very much in the driving seat here with 2 overs to go.
It's a straight shot and a good one. Beats the man at long off. Hafiz is now turning it on. His strike rate is improving. Full toss put away quite gallantly and nicely.
Great acceleration here from this pair, Hafiz and Sammy. Sammy was able to go over the fence twice last over, and that was low on the bat. And it's good timing and execution, isn't it? Just over virtually the bowler's head. There's no fieldsman there. So acceleration, 150 is on the cards now for Peshawar.
Oh, gone. Slow ball attempted by Junaid Khan. Good change of pace, good thinking. He was hit for a 4, did not panic, and came back with a strong response. Befuddling Hafiz with a slow ball, and he hit it straight down the throat of the man at square legs. Sohaib Maksud took a catch, His innings has come to an end.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Krone Extreme.
He's a promising all-rounder. Ahmad Azam has only got few balls to showcase his talent. They need big shots, big runs.
At worst, get down the other end.
Yeah,
get Sammy on
Darren
strike.
Sammy on strike, absolutely. Oh, he wanted that gap, didn't he? But he's off strike. Darren Sammy is on strike.
It was a good ball, wasn't it? The wide Yorker. Probably not going to leak boundaries there, but young Ahmed, he wasn't going to run. And this is the wicket. It's good slower ball, good change of pace. Hafiz couldn't get in the middle of the bat because of that change of pace, and it gets a wicket. Good bowling. Fine knock, though, from Mohammad Hafiz.
Ahmad Shahzad at backward point there saved the boundary. And your bowlers, as a bowler now, there's so much pressure on the bowlers. You're trying to bowl a full length. He'll be thinking now, if I give Sammy anything here, this ball's going to disappear into parts of this fantastic stadium. So he's got to be thinking ankles, bottom of the stumps, shoelaces, all those things. Don't give him any chance to use his arms.
Oh, that's set up beautifully for Sammy, and that's gone high and mighty and long. 6. The very best from Darren Sammy.
Well, full tosses. See you later, white ball. It's flying. Darren Sammy is intimidating the bowlers at the moment. See that Junaid Khan bowled a really good wide Yorker the previous ball. Is that another 6 signal? Is that a new one?
He's just wiped the blade clean for the next hit. But clearly, Junaid Khan lost his length. He's looking for the Yorker and he slips in the full toss.
But why not go that wide Yorker again? Just get out of his hitting arc.
Oh, another massive drive on the bounce over the rope. Darren Sammy is playing a blinder. 3 sixes and a boundary, 24 from just 7 balls.
And that's where the line was good, but the length wasn't complete, was it? It was a half volley, and Sammy just jumped on this one. We'll get a good shot of it. Gets that front leg out of the way, and that actually helps him extend his power. But I still don't think they got the field right. They've got a wideish or squarish third man. Put him across to point, push the man at cover to cover point where that ball just went there, and you've still got protection at long off.
It makes you think, and that can be your downfall as a bowler.
He's so unconventional, isn't he, Darren Sammy? He doesn't bat like any. He doesn't bat. How do you describe the way these levers? I mean, the bat comes back so far. It's a huge bat swing, and no ground is big enough when he's on song. 36 runs off the last 10 balls, thanks to Darren Sammy.
Slow ball, almost another catch, the same place, same fielder. And it's 143 for 5.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा account.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
pleased with a good innings. 59 from 52 wickets had gone down, and then Darren Sammy has come and scored a quick fire 24 from just 8 balls. He's not finished yet. Last 6 balls of the innings left.
At this rate, he'll bring up his 50 from these.
Problem here for Shoaib Malik, who's trying to get his field set because he's bowling to Hamad Azam, is that it's Sohail Tanvir to bowl the last over, and his previous over went for 21, and he lost his length, lost his line, lost his direction, and it fed Darren Sammy. So this is this could be dangerous for Multan.
His best bet would be to bowl a few dots to the newcomer. Gets driven. Sammy with the strike. Watch out for Catcher Karor. Fans in the aisles, because he's just going to pump those sixes, pump those arms and hit those big sixes.
Yeah, we're looking to catch a craw this over, I reckon. You want to hit a couple, Darren Sammy. And it's been a brilliant knock. This is his PSL run rate against pace, 9.65. And against spin, 6.67. So maybe the change of pace from the quicks might work.
Well, Sohail Tanvir, he does have a great change of pace, and he's got a whole bag of tricks. But I think if he's going to try and outdo Sammy with pace, I think Sammy will punish him.
Watch out for bat pace. Bat pace. Bowls a good delivery. Blocked him on that leg sideline. Wanted a flick, wanted to beat that man at shot fine, couldn't do that.
So Tom Moody, the coach, Wasim Akram, working with the bowlers. What an excellent swing bowler he was. He was great at the death, wasn't he? Bowling those Yorkers. Stumps were flying.
Bowling them from 18 yards in the nets. It was unbelievable appeal at everything. Bully you. There's a change of action. It's a straight drive. Single now. They need a 4 or a 6 from this delivery.
It's interesting when he's bowled to the batsman at the other end, to Sammy. The Yorkers have actually landed. So there's got to be a bit of a mental issue too with Sammy, that fear that you are going to get hit for 6.
Intimidation.
Well, Sammy as well, when he faces Tanvir, goes back in his crease. He's got this huge long base from which he hits, and that swinging bat. So he's got to be thinking Tanvir is going to try and bowl him full here.
Right then, Sammy hits it hard and will find the fence. That's beautifully played into the gap. He's asking for a review by the leg umpire whether it was over the shoulder or not. 150 comes up. That truck has been extremely busy ever since Darren Sammy has arrived at the crease.
He's driving the truck and he's umpiring at the moment, Darren. So if you're going to bowl the short ball, it's got to be at the body. That's where the field is set. And even with that one, he's got a lot of time to use that leverage there. He got cramped up the second ball he over, and you can see he's not comfortable with that.
Very good innings. Strike rate of 290, 29 from 10 balls. Right, what are they doing with the field? Nothing much. He's going to go again. Go on. Get a 6.
Fine leg is up. I think that's dangerous.
Edge caught behind, gone. Wanted to hit it for another massive one. He's cursing himself. But the cameo has come to an end, but he's been one entertaining batsman out there. We were talking about the pitch difficulties and all that kind of stuff, but ever since Darren Sammy's arrived, everything looked very simple.
There's an easier way to buy movie tickets and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Suneri MasterCard, and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe, powered by Suneri MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Krone Extreme.
Allied Bank, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
Chris Jordan is on strike. Last ball of the innings. It's a slow ball, hits his glove. And so Zalmi with an innings total of 151 for the loss of 6. Good.
Now there is an easier way to pay retail bills and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Sonali MasterCard and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe. Powered by Sonali MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
I am all that ever has been, and so much more that is yet to be. I am extreme. Whoever you choose to be, there is something for everyone. Krone Extreme.
There's an easier way to buy movie tickets and much more. Just download the PhonePe app, link it with your Sonali MasterCard and ease into a new way of payments and bookings with PhonePe. Powered by Sonali MasterCard. Because life is always on the go.
Focus. Power always brings out the real you. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Great acceleration at the end.
So Zalmi, who were put into bat by Shoaib Malik, Multan's first ever game in the HBL PSL, and Umar Gul there, part of the Multan Sultans. Not playing tonight though, but 151 for 6 is on the board, and a tremendous innings we've seen from Mohammad Hafiz.
Time now to join Zainab Abbas for an interview.
A brilliant half century by Mohammad Hafiz. Hafiz, जिस तरह की शुरुआत हुई, थोड़ा सा लग रहा था कि 120 130 तक होगा, लेकिन टीम ने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया उसके बाद। तो क्या कहेंगे इस टारगेट के बारे में, क्या कहेंगे 152 to win?
Well, definitely it was doing a lot early on, and the way we lost a couple of wickets, then the plan was only just to go through with the some of the overs, because we wanted to score 150 plus on this track. We managed that at the end, but I think it's a great effort by Sami also, the way he finished.
Do you think it's a normal Dubai pitch, because we've seen a bit of grass on it, and generally the average score is around 143. So your thoughts on that?
Well, I think everyone is surprised looking at the grass on the pitch, but still I believe it's a track for everyone, and we managed to get the runs we really wanted to, and now it's all the pressure for the chasing side, and we really have a good bowling, and especially we have some youngsters. We're looking forward for some of the magic spell from them. If Tasam is one of those as a leg spinner, I believe he will give us some really excitement in this game.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Hafiz, and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Right, the batting card, Hafiz with a 59 and Sami with a wonderful 29 from 11. Very timely cameo from Darren Sami. Smith with 24 from 23, but batting generally was tough for some of these batsmen.
Outstanding figures from Mohammad Irfan. Look at the dot balls bowled tonight. 2 for 19 from 4. Junaid, 1 for 13 is 4. Tahir, leg spin, 1 for 37. Falyun bowled well, 1 for 24. And Tanvir, he was expensive in his third over, he went for 21. Oh, the Multan Sultans have done the job with the ball. They now need to go at a rate that will get them to 152. That's their target. 152 it is they need in 20 overs for their first win in this HBL PSL.
तो अब मिलके दोबारा से फेर बना सकते हैं। बैठना पड़ेगा, बैठ जाइए, बैठ जाइए। एक दफा फिर से दुबई फेर बनाएंगे और हमने सारे रिकॉर्ड तोड़ने हैं। पिछली जितनी गेम बनी PSS 3 है, इट्स अ थर्ड डिवीजन।
HBL Pakistan Super League for 2018, and Peshawar, they were put in by the Multan Sultans, and they've managed to muster 151 for 6 in 20 overs, 10 extras help. You look at Smith with a contribution, Sahel a little bit, the skipper got 29, but it was Mohammad Hafiz with his 59 from 52, the standout. Hafiz, well, I tell you what, Slants, he makes it look easy most of the time.
Yeah, once he got going, it took him a while to get in sync with the bowling, the pitch, but he didn't panic. That was a good thing, and he started to target the areas that were his strengths. And once he got on a roll, he was able to keep going. But that half century was crucial for them getting the 151. So nicely played, as I say, didn't panic, and he's got all the shots. And then Darren Sammy, this was outstanding, wasn't it? They needed some fireworks towards the end. The big fella, well, he launched and he was hitting sixes all over the ballpark. He was filthy when he got out as well, because the one he nicked, he felt should have gone also. But again, that's the sort of closing you need. And is that enough to get his side home?
Yep, true specialist at the death. There's the skipper, Darren Sammy. Yeah, some pretty good figures. Tanvir, now he went around a little bit later on, but he started beautifully. Mohammad Afan, 2 for 19. And then Junaid, Tahir, and Villuin, a wicket apiece. Wickets, Baz, you've been pleased with the bowling so far?
All started really well for Multan Sultans. Irfan getting extra bounce, bit of grass covering. And the openers gone, dangerous openers, both to the pull shot. Fantastic catch from Junaid Khan. Then Imran Tahir in the act, followed with a comfortable catch by his standards. And then again, that pull shot not really working today. It's just too much pace, too much bounce. And that's the slow bouncer that got rid of Hafiz. But the fight back from Zalmi did them well in the end. And there's a bit of a team talk. Once again, you want to listen to what he's saying.
You should be down there, Bears, with a microphone. I told you. First half. It's sorted. We will tomorrow. Yeah, but a little rev up, a little pep talk there by Darren Sammy. As per the captains, their last little messages. The team go out. A few TDs. For those about to come out and open a suit. Kumar Sangakkara. Wonderful to see him still playing this format.
Yeah, the old boy, there's a few of them running around still, Danny, and they're doing a superb job still. They target these T20 tournaments, and testament to the PSL, talking to guys like Brad Haddon, who played 2 tournaments. He played last year, Kevin Peterson, who's playing again this year, Shane Watson, and they talk so highly of this tournament in particular, and that's testament to what's happening here. So to have Sangakkara here, it's because he wants to be here, he wants to keep playing, and he's got a big stage to perform on yet again this evening. And you think of all the cricket they've played, the experience they bring, and they want to be out there not performing. He is a
I've let the glue set, now I'm going to go and wake him up. Chloe! Digit! Get up! Get up! Just get up! Get up!
What's he doing?
Get up!
What's the time?
Fuck knows, but get up.
Why? Why are you Snapchatting me? You better not be putting snaps up of us asleep. What the fuck have you done? What? What have you done? Why the fuck, babe? She's fucking... Have you stuck one hand to her ass?
Well, this don't fucking work.
Well, we're going to have to go to the fucking hospital, aren't we?
The hospital?
You're fucking buying all the... Fucking out! You're ripping my fucking skin.
Get well!
Right, second. Fuck. That's not second.
Is it not?
Right, to the middle, left, down. No, left, down. Fuck's sake. change request. And I had his super glue remover because Mrs. Comedian over here has decided to super glue my hands to bum.
Seriously?
Yes. So
Crack on.
Well, I can't really do a lot at the moment. Have you got any super glue remover?
They're trying to get it off.
What? Right.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, well, I'm stuck to your underwear as
Yeah.
well. You've seen what you've done,
It's not working. You're an absolute wanker.
Hey, fucking...
For fuck's sake.
Right, it is, look.
No, it's not. Ow!
You fucking...
Ow!
Everything's new to me. Slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real love. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman.
falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real love. 'Cause with you I'm
class act.
From Jordan, first over too easy, just bowling on that leg stump.